Hi, this is David Comet, CEO of Comedix and creator of the Wealth Transfer Plan. Physicians are facing an economic environment which threatens to give them less freedom and autonomy and less control over their capital. The questions are, how much of the income you generate will you actually get to keep, and how to protect that income from increasing regulatory threats. At the same time, physicians face the specter of increasing taxes. The Medicare Recovery Audit contractors are rolling out nationwide. It's now more important than ever that physicians are proactive in managing their risk. The threat of a RAC audit is very real, and it can be very costly if you're not prepared. It's no longer if your practice will be audited, it's when. How do you protect yourself from rising taxes and increasing regulatory risk? The same way big business has for decades, with captive insurance. Captive insurance companies are a recognized and established planning tool for U.S. businesses, and now account for more than 10% of all commercial insurance premiums. And big business enjoys huge tax and risk management advantages by creating captive insurance companies. A captive insurance company is formed by a business owner to insure the risks of its operating business. The operating business pays premiums to the captive, and the captive insures the risks of the operating business. A captive is much more than an exotic form of self-insurance. It is the creation of a very flexible and powerful financial tool that can help investors underwrite exposed risks, access the reinsurance markets, improve after-tax returns, and transfer wealth between generations. Successful physicians can also use this powerful tool for wealth accumulation and risk management. The Comedix Wealth Transfer Plan makes it easy. Typically, this is an expensive and complicated exercise, but Comedix makes it possible for groups of physicians to establish their own captive insurance company that is fully compliant with current tax law, without the typical upfront expense and with far fewer regulatory hurdles. Physicians can use a captive structure to insure a risk against regulatory compliance, much the same way big business insures their risks. Large physician groups have the added advantage of enabling partners to benefit from captive profits generated from employee premiums, creating a significant asset. With regulatory compliance captive insurance, a physician can insure against a real risk, increase his or her net income, asset protect those dollars, and set those dollars up for excellent estate planning benefits. With the Comedix practice review component of the plan included, the potential for higher practice revenues also exists. A key ingredient for success in the wealth transfer plan is the diagnostic review. This comprehensive review helps your regulatory compliance captive insurance program realize the financial potential you've envisioned, and for your captive structure to live into its full potential. The diagnostic review is part of your premium benefit. Many practitioners see increases in practice revenue after the diagnostic review process. We're not only able to help you minimize and insure the risk, but to actually profit from it. Getting started with the Wealth Transfer Plan is made easy with our step-by-step process. Moving from concept to reality and harnessing the power of captive insurance begins with knowing what you want to achieve. Through a comprehensive series of questions, you clarify your vision and enable us to craft a strategy that meets your priorities. We then create a preliminary report, including a financial analysis of the benefits to you, and use these to guide you successfully through the captive formation process. With your captive vision established, we identify the optimal structures and approaches, and map out the step-by-step process for achieving your goals. You receive a detailed plan with the steps, investments, required resources, and timing for success. With your captive map charting the way, we manage the process of turning your captive vision into a reality. The legal and regulatory processes are tightly managed to successfully achieve your goals. The diagnostic review is conducted in this phase and is a crucial element to manage risks and contain claims, both critical to reaching your financial goals. Once the captive company is created, policies are written, and premiums are paid, you receive regular reports that ensure transparency. Robust reporting helps in the development of strategies that support your stated goals and generate meaningful financial benefits. You'll receive quarterly and annual reports, including comprehensive financial audits, designed to help you earn the best possible return on investment. While the financial landscape is always an evolving environment to which we need to adapt, physicians will face unprecedented challenges going forward. The COMEDX team has been in the business of creating, growing, and preserving capital successfully for the last 17 years. Call us today to find out more.